Good evening, high school basketball fans out there in the 859 and beyond. Welcome back to 859 Sports Radio as we are live from Hebron. First time this year, and 859, we're always at the big games, and we're right out of the chute. We're starting with one of the biggest ones in Northern Kentucky so far this year, as it's the battle for the number one seed in the 33rd. And the visiting Ryle Raiders improved their record to 11-7. They won 3 of 4, and they beat Whitefield Academy from Georgia 61-48. You can say it.
You're looking at the girls' score.
Oh. Never mind. What I meant to say was they improved their record to 11-6. And they've won 7 in a row, and their last win was 63-53 over Oldham County, taking on the Connor Cougars, who improved to 9-6 with a big win over Boone County, 82-52, and they've won 7 of 8. I'm Mark Weary, your play-by-play announcer, and what would I do without this guy, Dan Campbell? I would be announcing, number 4 as Kenzie Cooper instead of A.J. Davis.
I hope you didn't just call me Dan Campbell, the head coach of the Detroit Lions, who couldn't make it tonight.
Did I say Dan?
So John Campbell's going to sit in. But
Daniel, but this is Daniel's house.
It is Daniel's
This is your
house.
son's house.
And hopefully he's listening down in Bowling Green.
You never made a basket here.
No, I was shut out at Connor High School.
And the only other player that ever made a basket past the freshman level is my camera girl. Welcome back, Grace. Don't call me Gross. Hensley.
It's good to be back.
We've got amazing Grace. They've got amazing Gross, but we've got the better Gross. Grace. Welcome back. We get you 2 nights in a row. Man,
3 games.
I know. I hope. I'm like your dad. I hope you never get a boyfriend. Not until after I retire, get off the air, you can date. Or he might have to be an announcer. He can bring you with him. So you got a kick out of that?
Huh?
Yeah, I said you got a kick out
I
of that.
did.
Good. And then there's the queen of Hebron walking in. Isn't that Krista?
Oh, that is my wife. Yes.
Oh, hold on.
She doesn't get to listen to
Gosh darn it.
She's watching from the Connor Gymnasium.
Missing a plug.
She always gives me feedback on the games, and her common feedback is, I enjoy it when Mark talks more than when you do.
I just messed up the camera. Hold on.
But Mark, it's a big game, isn't it? For the number 1 seed in the 33rd district, 2 evenly matched teams. They know one another very well. You're going to get Capola, Davis, Holden Smith for Ryle, Finn Loud, and Brady Bushman for Connor. My question tonight is there somebody else out there?
Who's our guy running with the flag?
Oh, yeah.
Who's that?
That's Cody.
Cody, yeah, we've had Cody on.
But is there a not one of the seniors, not one of the big 3 who's going to step out tonight, maybe a Brosen and Sudi for Ryle, a Rondon for Connor, that's really going to make a difference and maybe even decide the game?
Well, I'll tell you, I think this game is going to be decided personally from behind the 3-point arc. And I think Ryle's going to have to improve a little bit because they're playing one of the better 3-point shooting teams in the region at Connor at 35% as a team from behind the arc, and Ryle 23. I know Capola's been shooting them better.
He has.
But if Connor gets hot in this gym from behind the arc, I think they head to the number 1 seed. And I think Ryle's going to have to figure out a way to match that or stop that.
And,
that's my key of the game. 3-pointers.
And I agree. I think Finn Loudon's going to have the green light from the 4-1-0-4-8 zip code tonight. I also think you'll see a defensive strategy employed by Ryle, similar to what we saw at Covcath last week, where they will run Connor off the 3-point line and into the lane for contested shots, wherein Sudi can alter and clean up on the board. So Two different strategies here. Which team is going to be more effective implementing theirs? It's going to make the difference in the game.
Yes. So who's that in the boot? That's not a player, is it? Walking across the court there?
I don't know.
All right. We'll see. It's a little tight here. We'll see how the national anthem goes if I do a wall sit. I don't know. But I don't think I can get up without knocking the table over. In nationally televised games, they say stand if you are able. I was not able, but I gave it all. I gave it all I had. I should have just we're pinned in between the wall and the table here, but I should have just stayed where I was because people think I'm standing when I'm sitting. I look like I'm standing. So, all right. I love these 33rd district games because they all are battles. And I love Dorning versus Browning. I just love it. I compared it today. I said it's like the Mannings going up against each other. They're very good friends, and it's like two brothers fighting in the living room.
Both very good young coaches.
Yeah,
and their teams love playing for them. They play very hard. And, they're only going to get better as coaches, too. So
yes.
We're going to get to see them grow through the years at Ryle and Connor. At least I hope so.
And Nathan, I didn't tell him this, but he needs to get off that schneid. Nick's kind of had his number when he was at Boone County. And Nathan did have that big comeback at Ryle, but got him in the districts, right?
Yes, Ryle came back and beat Connor in the first round of the districts last year. And, I think Ryle does a terrific job of developing players. They come to Ryle as freshmen. When they leave as seniors, they're more skilled, they're stronger, they're better basketball players. So regardless of how much Ryle loses in a given year, and they lost to Groff and Lawrence, they're still a very formidable team. And the starting five they're trotting out tonight, very good players.
And when did Ryle go with the candy stripe warm-up pants? That's a new one.
Number 21,
All right, so we got Davis and Bros and Sudi, Coppola and Smith for Ryle. And who we got out there for Connor? Big John, don't call me Daniel.
Tyler Warner, number 10, Brady Bushman, number 21, Finn Loudon, number 22, Holton Rader, number 13, Logan Back.
All right, and Rader's going to be jumping center.
And this is going to be a key matchup. And Sudi dominated the game against Highlands.
Oh, man, off of Connor. They have to save it, and they do. Wow. That would have been Ryle ball. under their basket. So over the timeline is Warner. Hands off to Loudon. And instantly goes through the lane, loses it, and out of bounds off of, I think, they're going to say that was off of
Logan back for Connor. So
yeah.
Ryle ball. You know, Mark, when we watched Ryle play Lloyd and playing against a great point guard in Anthony Blaker, they ran him off the three-point line, and then they funneled him into the lane and made him take contested shots, and it was a very effective strategy. We saw that in the first possession against Loudon.
Knocked up into the air, out of bounds. 7:30 to go in the first. No score. First possession for the Ryle Raiders. Capola's going to take it out of bounds on the sideline, guarded closely by Bushman, the hero of the Cooper game with a buzzer beater. One of the better buzzer beaters probably in the nation that day at Cooper. Hand off to Bros, swings over from Smith to Davis, back to Smith between the circles. Holden Smith has really come on as one of the top scorers in this region. 17 points a game. Capola has it, lobs it to Bros, kicks it back out. Capola thought about it, nice hands in the air by back. Davis, three-pointer, good, 3-0 Ryle.
Good patience by Ryle on that possession, ends in a three-pointer with Davis, and it's really important that he gets started early. He can be a real difference maker from behind the arc.
And Loudon has it between the circles. Lobs it over to the right side to Raider. Raider looking for cutters. And dribbles once into the corner now. Warner dribbles out. First year we've seen Warner without Big Brother, right? And drawing the foul, and one. Finn Loudon, one of the best body control shooters. When he's bumped, you usually don't bump him off his line.
You know, we've seen Loudon in the past work in the first couple quarters to get his teammates involved, play 5-on-5. I think tonight he's going to be aggressive, and he has been the first two possessions.
Ooh.
Trying to get going. When
he
scores in bunches.
In and out on the free throw. 3-2, Ryle. Loudon, an 82% free throw shooter. Now, if someone had bumped him while he's on the line, he'd have made it. Smith gets it from Davis into the corner. Bros back to Davis, over to Smith. Good defense here by Connor. In the lane, jump stop off the glass, no good. Follow up, no good. Davis gets fouled by Connor, going to the line for two. Grace, how's your day?
It was good.
I heard that they've already called off school for tomorrow and the day after.
It's the weekend, so.
Oh, it all runs together, doesn't it? All right. I'll make sure everybody hears you. I got to get that fixed.
We're going to need to make time to hear more about Grace's academic accolades.
Oh, yeah.
Through the broadcast.
She's working on her master's. Free throw rolls in. 4-2. Goes 1 for 2.
A.J. Davis with all four for Ryle.
Loudon, right elbow. Backs it in, loses it, gets it back. Goes down low, intercepted by A.J. Davis. They're off and running, are the Ryle Raiders trying to take the lead. No, they've got the lead 4-2. Shot fake Davis, over to the right side, Smith. Smith between the legs. And a little scoop shot from the left side with the underhand right hand.
You know, Mark, you mentioned this, but it bears repeating. Holden Smith, probably the most improved player in the 9th region, scoring at all three levels this year, leading Ryle in scoring, making a tough contested shot there.
And they needed somebody like him to step up. There's another foul on the shooter. And going to the line for 2 is going to be Logan back. And is Rondon hurt, out, not here? I got Rondon for is that right? 7 points a game?
Yes. And he comes off the bench for Connor. He doesn't start. He comes off the bench. And he was lighting it up in warm-ups.
Good. 6-4. 5:05 to go in the first quarter. Capola, bounce pass left at the top of the key to Insudi. Smith catch and shoot three. Bank shot, no good. Rebound, Connor. Oh, fast break, intercepted by Ryle. So getting a little lazy with the ball. And Bros tried to throw it off of Logan back, but it didn't work.
On that last rebound, you saw Holton Rader doing a great job of keeping Insudi off the glass, and it might be a situation where the coaches have told him, Holton, we don't care how many rebounds you get. We've just got to make sure that Insudi doesn't dominate the glass like he did against Highland.
6-4, Ryle led throughout. 4:33 to go here in the first quarter. Smith has it, penetrates from the left side, gets a shot off, going to the line for two. Are they saying out of bounds? Nope. Baseline out of bounds, not a shooting foul.
It's a big change in Smith's game this year. Last year, almost exclusively a three-point shooter. This year, very aggressive going to the rim.
Inbound it to Smith. Smith, little dipsy-do, Euro, no good. Rattles out. Rebound back's going to start the break. Looks backwards, hands off to Loudon. 4:16 to go. Loudon's going to reset. Dribble all the way over to the right side and hands off the back. Cutting through the lane is Loudon. Sets up over in that corner. And Rader with the palming call. The unbelievable. And free throw line, jump shot, good. Finn Loudon.
Loudon is not a big guy, but he did a great job creating space on that jump shot.
Not many better than him from 15 in. Thought about it was A.J. Davis, 6-6, first tie since this game started. Coppola, little push through the lane, blocked. That was Warner, he just stood his ground, didn't even jump. Little crossover by Bushman. Gives it to Loudon, 6-6. We're 3:20 to go, and it's only 6-6. John, who does this favor? Does this favor Ryle?
It does favor Ryle. They like to play slower. And both teams have been very methodical. The shot selection so far has been excellent.
There's a hold. Try to get it down to Rader, down low. Rader, the replacement for Warner, who was that big presence in the lane last year. But, did Brady Bushman grow? He seems. Does he seem bigger than you? To you?
Yes.
And Warner finger roll, good. Connor takes their first lead, 8-6. And there's a little body check on Finn Loudon, and that's a good call. He didn't agree, but I don't think we've played long enough to get a feel that the refs are going to let that go.
Yeah, I think we've seen through the course of the season more focus from the officials on managing the physicality, the on-ball physicality. When we did St. Henry and Highlands at the beginning of the year, it was a wrestling match. Since then, they've been very cognizant, I think, early in the game to keep people, from too much bumping.
Over to the left side, three-pointer, catch and shoot. Davis for three. A.J. Davis, 21% from behind the arc. So I was going to say, three-pointer answered by Finn Loudon. Almost a steal by Bushman, 11-9.
Davis was 7 for Ryle. Loudon was 7 for Connor.
Top of the key, Smith. Crossover between the legs, loses it, chases it down, gets it to Davis on that left wing. Back into the circle, Coppola gets a screen from Insudi. Doesn't get it when he rolls to the basket, but he's on down low calling for it. Coppola, a three, no good. Tipped up by Insudi, and he somehow comes away with it. It hit the ground. Davis from the right side. Likes the left side better. Loudon's going to bring it up, 11-9. They have the lead. Shot fake, no look pass down low. Trying to go in for the dunk. I don't know if he bit off more than he could chew. Got it blocked. Do you think he could one step and throw it down, John Campbell?
I don't believe he could. And I also believe that's a bad call. I thought Insudi went straight up. That is the classic definition of verticality, straight up on the challenge.
And his second foul.
And got the block.
And his second foul. But Warner sold it. He had everybody in this gym thinking a rim rattle was coming.
That's a big second foul on Insudi.
Good from the line. Yeah, that's enormous. They just got a lot smaller. So who else checked out? Colmeyer checked in. Also checking in for Ryle is Sawyer Haley. But who else left besides Nsudi? Who did I miss?
AJ's still in.
Two
so
came
it must
in.
have been Bros.
Okay. And shot no good by Warner. And they get the rebound. Back to Warner for three. No good. Say hi to our Minnesotans, the Broses.
And I think
my bros from Minnesota.
I think they're telling Blake over there he needs to be a little bit more assertive looking for his shot.
12-9. Connor up three. 1:31 to go here in the first quarter. Smith swings over to the left side to Coppola from Haley. Coppola trying to back in and waits for the defense to jump up, and he gets the shot off and right off the glass from the front of the rim. Good.
Great patience there from Coppola, and you see the strength going up through contact and finishing for the and one.
Cuts the lead to one. This could tie it up. Anthony Coppola, 76% free throw shooter. Good. It's rare to see such a disparity between such a good free throw shooter and such a average three-point shooter, as he's 76 from the line and 26 from three. As Warner gets it to Loudon. Little Euro step through the lane, off the glass, no good. And that looked like a horse shot, didn't it? You got to be careful how you say that.
Yeah, we saw that from Holden Smith, and now we see it from Loudon. The emphasis on ball handling, jump stops, step throughs, there's a whole new generation of shot creation that we see every week.
4 fouls apiece, so for a minute, the next foul is free throws. Go backwards to Holden Smith through the lane, little runner, no good. Rebound, monster rebound by Bushman. And Brady Bushman, 31% from three, but boy, he came up big against Cooper. And left hand, no good. Back iron, ball's on the ground. 30 seconds left, and this is going to be a jump ball, and this is going to steal the possession from Ryle to start the quarter. So that worked out well for Connor.
Great effort by Coppola getting on the floor, winning that loose ball. But you're right, now Connor will get the ball to start the second quarter.
Rarely do we have another jump ball in 26 seconds. So Coppola over the timeline. Everyone outside the arc right now for Ryle. Everyone inside the arc right now for Connor. Over to A.J. Davis, 15 seconds left. Who's this going to be? I mean, that was Smith. Now Davis over to the left side. To Haley, top of the key, Coppola, 7 seconds. Coppola finds open Colmeyer. Sidestep three. Good! Almost a buzzer beater. Went in with about 1.5 left. And it's going to give Ryle a 15-12 lead headed to the second.
Big shot by Colmeyer. Great execution by Ryle, too. 8 seconds to go, the sense of urgency, and Colmeyer keeping his composure and getting a good shot off.
Should be a good one tonight. Actually, with Ryle or Connor girls at home, it's also, Coach Gambrell just trying to find out a combo that's going to get them a couple wins. They got 2. But this is the Grace, could you put that in front of the camera?
Yeah.
They're honoring Tim Shields tonight. And this is just a little collage of memorabilia. If you can move it over to the right a little bit, or maybe do it from the right. There you go. There you go. They got this out in the lobby for Coach Shields. And someone, I don't know, he gave the nickname Chicken back in the day, and the rubber chicken hung on the ball rack for his tenure here at Connor. He coached Coach Gambrell, and you see probably one of the championship nets there that they cut down. And it's just going to be a big night here. It's alumni night at Connor, and also honoring Coach Shields as he passed away earlier about a month ago. 15-12 heading to the second quarter. Give us an email, 859sportsradio@gmail.com. We got to hear from my bros. Loudon and Insudi. Do you think he rides this out the rest of the half with 2?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Corner 3, left side. Good. Tied up. Oh, what a crowd. They got the upper on the opposite side open. Great crowd tonight.
Nice call by Coach Browning getting Brady Bushman involved. A great shooter, but he can disappear, and Connor really needs him to come up big tonight.
Capola to Smith. 15 all. Back to Capola. Standing on the Cougar. Dribbles over the right side. Backdoor pass to Haley. Reverse to the left hand. Good. Watch the defense blow by. There's Kohlmeyer trying to draw one against Finn Loudon on a push-off. And Loudon in the lane off the glass. No good. Tipped up Loudon. No good. Ball's out of bounds off of Loudon. He got a fingertip on his second miss.
Coach Dorning has to be happy. You bring Sawyer Haley in off the bench, and he gets a bucket almost immediately. That's good productivity with Insudi on the bench.
And gives you 2, 17-15. 7 minutes to go in the half. Kohlmeyer over to the right side to Haley. And I don't remember. Oh, there's A.J. Davis way out, almost volleyball line. That's a back row attack right there.
That's Davis's third 3. He has 10 points for Ryle.
20-15. 6:39 to go. Can Bushman answer? Not even close. And they tried to throw it off a Raider, and it goes all the way out to the top of the key, and Loudon's not going to miss. He's got such hang time, doesn't he? 20-17. A block from behind by Loudon. He's burning the candle at both ends.
We saw this last year in that 17-point rally. Loudon did it at both ends, scoring and blocking a couple shots. He picked Connor up last year. He's been very active so far this year.
2017. And I think we got a couple that are going to get this keeps up, and one of you is getting teed up, or both of you. Kohlmeyer and that's Rondon. And out top to Holton Smith. 3-pointer in the corner, no good. Hit the support, out of bounds to the Connor Cougars. So, as I talked about the 3-point shots, Ryle has to match them. How many do they have made? Because I know Capola's missed a few.
No, Ryle has 4 3-pointers so far.
Right.
To Connor's 2.
Okay.
3 by A.J. Davis.
Knocked away as Loudon brings it over to timeline. Kohlmeyer on him. Spins out of a screen. Step through. Left side, no good. Monster rebound by Raider. And one. Wow. How about that for hard work?
Yeah. Raiders shooting close to 80% for the year. And I think it's because most of his shots come within 3 feet of the basket, like that one. Great effort and a big bucket.
77% has to lead the region. And in and out. Got to work on that.
The 15-footers remain elusive.
That missed tying it up, 20-19. Hand off to Holden Smith. Hands off to A.J. Davis. And that's a foul and 2 shots called by Michael Stokes. Now, Coach Curtis's first name on the Connor bench?
I don't know.
Okay.
That is Bushman's second foul, though. So we'll see if he has to sit for the rest of the half as well.
Coach Curtis's dad, was a long-time PA announcer for the Holmes Bulldogs and current fast pitch softball coach, and they're getting a palace built down at Holmes softball. I think it's at Holmes. Missed the free throw, still 20-19.
Logan Back is checked back in for Connor, replacing Brady Bushman.
Free throw coming. And lane violation on Connor. I think it's Ryan Curtis.
Personal foul on the Cougars, number 25, Tyler Warner.
So we have a chance to get a 3 or 4 point play here for Ryle. They'll inbound under their own basket after that foul call on the box out.
Oh, it was a foul. My bad. So checking in for the first time, right? Nolan Nipper. Is that right, Grace? You haven't seen number 2 yet?
I've never seen Connor play yet.
Okay.
So.
I mean, in this game.
I don't think he's coming in.
All right. 5:27 to go. Behind the back of Pola. Got Rondon on him. They're bumping. Swings it over to Holton Smith. And floater good. 4-point trip for Ryle. Or no, 3-point trip. Made 1 for 2 from the line. So 23-19, 5:16 to go. Timeout on the floor. So just email 859sportsradio@gmail.com. This should be a lot of interest in this one, I would think. Here's a picture that actually has Coach Tim Shields in it, holding that championship trophy with the net. A lot of success here. And a big influence on Coach Gambrell. It seemed like a father to her, hearing her talk about him. So,
looks like we're going to get a little pressure from Ryle in the backcourt. We'll see if this is just token pressure to slow Connor down, maybe keep the ball out of Loudon's hands.
they inbound to Rondon. Boy, he looks like his brother. Yamil, doesn't he?
He does, and he's an emerging playmaker for Connor, only a sophomore.
Wow. Is it to Loudon? Back to Rondon. Behind the back, attacks. Out on the wings. Good three-pointer. Nolan Nipper. Wow. From Rondon. Cuts it to 1. And that's got to be a foul, right? They're going to call the charge. Coppola kind of ran over his man, but that's a 50-50 right there.
I agree. And that's also the second foul on Coppola, too. So let's see if he can finish the half. That would be a big loss for Ryle, and out he goes. So now Ryle's going to have to probably play Holden Smith at the point on the ball. We'll see if that has an impact on his scoring.
23-22. And a steal and a denial by A.J. Davis. Dribbles off his own foot. Great defense there. That was Loudon, right, that got back?
Yes.
And caused him to try to spin and knocked it off his shin. Instead of the spin move, it was the shin move, and that's never good. 23-22, 2 fouls apiece, 4:26 to go in the half. Loudon the luxury of walking it up the floor. Gets a screen from Rader, doesn't give it back. Step back three, just short. And a push in the back by Rader. He's tall, but he's not tall enough to go over top of him to get the rebound.
And now 2 fouls on Rader as well. So we will see if Coach Browning lets him play out the half or not.
23-22, 4:14 to go. Kohlmeyer brings it up. Bros on the bench. Hands off to Nipper. Into the corner. Smith back to Nipper. Left side, Kohlmeyer. And 1 point lead, and all this happening without Gross and Sudi. And a little runner, one-hand runner, no good. Rebound, Rondon brings it up quickly. Right up the gut, but Ryle does a good job of getting back. Loudon has every move in the book. Now, where's Finn going next year?
I don't know if he's made a choice yet. I understand he was looking at Center College, though.
Okay.
And I think he'll be a terrific Division III college player.
Yes. I wish it was Division II at Thomas More.
And it could be. Who knows? He's got
inbound.
time.
Tried to get it to Rader, knocked away, picked up by Holton Smith. 1-on-4. A quadrangle defense there.
You know, Mark, both Connor and Ryle shoot 18 free throws.
That's not a word, right? Quadrangle?
Sure it is.
Rectangle?
They say the great ones invent the language, Weary. But I was going to say, they both shoot a lot of free throws. They don't shy away from contact.
Me and Homer Simpson. 24-22, 3:35 to go in the half. Free throw good on the first one. Holton Smith, second one coming. Rolls off. Tipped up and a foul on the rebound. And Ryle's going to get another chance for a 3 or 4 point trip.
Cougars personal foul, number 22, Holton Raider.
And that's a second on Raider, 5th foul. So that's a long time shooting free throws for Ryle.
Wiggins on the bottom of the Raiders. He'll shoot 2.
A.J. Davis, a 65% free throw shooter. And Swish, has he been there today?
He's 2 for 4 so far. I should say now, making that one 3 for 5.
Okay.
22, Raider.
Davis now with 12 of Ryle's 25 points.
How's it going, Grace?
Good.
Good. You're quiet today.
Yeah.
You can analyze boys basketball. 25-22.
I was saying earlier, both these teams shoot a lot of free throws. Ryle has already made 9 free throws in the first half.
Wow, off the glass, no good. What were you going to say, Grace?
These teams I haven't really watched play ever, so I
once
don't
you-
really know much.
Well, once you watch the first half, you can talk in the second half.
Okay.
Dump down low to Holton Smith. A swat out of bounds by Gabe Smith for Connor. 3-point lead for Ryle. Timeout, Connor.
And Mark, I have to correct myself. Ryle has shot 9 free throws and made 5 in the first half.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to say, that's a
But
big
still,
correction.
You know, you're seeing teams shoot between 35 and 40% of their field goals from the three-point line. And because of that, because of the 5 fouls rule, the number of free throws have decreased.
Right.
When we did Highlands and Cupcath last week, both teams, I think, shot between like 12 and 14 free throws a game. Both these teams get to the line 18 times, and so far, Ryle has been good at getting to the line, but they're not shooting exceptionally well from the free throw line. They're leaving some points on the table.
Right. I'm glad you're over there doing all this calculation.
That's why you pay me the big bucks, Mark.
Absolutely.
It was my understanding that there would be no math.
Oh my gosh.
You worked hard for that one.
I know. 3:06 to go. 3-point lead. Calling for a screen. Gets it. Smith goes down. Bailed out. I agree with you. I kind of thought it was a walk and a bailout call. Going to the line for 2 free throws. And Coach Nathan Browning, with his arms out, can't believe it. Free throw for Smith, in and out. What do they say about the ball, Grace?
Huh?
Ball don't lie.
Yeah.
Huh?
I zoned out for a second.
Yeah, that's all right.
Sorry.
Free throws, you're allowed. Free throw, yeah, that's your time off. That's like your little timeout, your little 30-second timeout. 26-22. John Campbell, was that the biggest lead?
I think it ties Ryle's biggest lead, yes.
Okay. Left side. Penetration. No one there to stop ball. And a layup for Gabe Smith. Cuts it to 2. Holton Smith. Into the corner. I think that's Verax. It is. Nathan Verax has checked in. And they try to get it to Verax on the wraparound backwards pass and intercepted by Loudon. Nathan Verax. There will be no one quicker out there than Nathan Verax, coming off his very successful football season. Kicks it out into the corner. 3-pointer for Connor. No good. Not a real good look there for Logan Back. 20. That shot's there all the time. Oh, Euro off the glass, no good. And bringing the ball up the floor is Loudon. Loudon just needs an opening and gets fouled, but that's going to be only the fourth.
Very first foul, it says, it's Virax. It's the second team's fourth.
So no shots as of yet.
Replaces Davis. Taking Vancouver, Ryle, number 15, replaces 13 back.
1:50 to go. Out of bounds, baseline, Rondon for Connor. Kicks it out to Finn Loudon. Catch and shoot. Going to the line for 3 as trying to close out with Sawyer Haley. And how much contact was there, Johnny?
Not a lot, but a high IQ play by Loudon.
Yes, it is.
Going down and drawing the foul. He has 2 points in the second quarter, but now can make 3 free throws and give Connor the lead.
26-24, man. And Nick Dorning challenging. And I tell you, the ref over there is giving him a lot of ear and having a long discussion with him. She better be paying attention to what's going on in the lane, right? Like, does she have any responsibility on a free throw standing out there?
I don't think in the lane.
Okay. So I just learned today from my good friend Bob Romas that there's 3 titles for the refs out there. There's the R, who's like the head lead ref, like the crew chief. Whoever throws the jump, that's the head ref. Then that's the R. Then you have umpire 1 and umpire 2. And missed the last one, so ties it up at 26. And I guess good no call there as Haley tried to draw it. Was that on number 12?
Yes. That's Cougar Bloom trying to get in front. He didn't flop. And I agree with you. It's a good no call.
Brose has it top of the key to Kohlmeyer. Bro's been kind of quiet, just like his relatives from Minnesota. 1:27 to go, 26 all. A lot of dribbling out there. And Brose must have heard me. He tried to create something and gets knocked out of bounds. So 26 all, 1:21 to go.
Yeah, we've seen Brose be much more assertive. He still seems to be looking for a rhythm here in this game.
Yes, they lobbed it out to Smith. Gets the play call from Coach Nick Dorning. Kohlmeyer's in the circle with his dribble. Hands off to Smith. Over to the A.J. Davis between the circles. Right at the top of the key. Holden Smith through the lane. Right hand. Good. Nice finger roll there off the backboard. Transition 3. Good. Connor takes the lead, 29-28. They have not led much. I think it was Logan Back. Is that 13?
Yes.
All right. My girl, my eye in the sky. 2/3 of the broadcast team got that right.
I was totaling Holden Smith's points, and Logan back, and Connor got back and knocked one down.
Connor got back, and he hits a 3. 29-29 after A.J. Davis's free throw, 65%. And he's what, about 4 for 6? Something like that?
4 for 8.
4 for 8. Oh.
No, 4 for 7, actually. He's shooting 5 for 8 now. Let's see if he makes this one.
47 seconds left in the half. Free throw looks a little long, and it is tipped out, and it's going to cost Ryle with a push in the back on Brose. And that's shots. So 29 all, and John, this is everything we thought it would be. Give us an email, 859sportsradio@gmail.com.
Yeah, I talked earlier about Ryle and free throws. They're 7 for 13 here in the first half.
Free throws coming for Logan back. And little flat, but found the middle of the rim. He's kind of darting it up there, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, he's 3 for 3 from the line.
Here comes Grosson Sudi for a little offense at the end of this one. And what they don't want is him to get any kind of like charge or pushing it back on a rebound. Kind of rolling the dice here with Grosson Sudi. He's not even scored yet.
No.
I mean, he might have played, 2 minutes? And there's a laser back of the rim, and Sudi comes flying in for the rebound. Smith gets it from Coppola, dribbles through the lane, and back out near midcourt over to the right side, Coppola. 34 seconds left. Lob to Sudi, and tried to wrap around from behind the backboard, intercepted by Connor. And, boy, if I'm Connor, I go for one.
You've trailed most of the half. Now you have a chance to go in up 3 or 4.
Now does Loudon have 2? Spin move, Rondon kicks it out through the lane, and almost a foul on Sudi. And this is going to be, they blew the whistle. The ref underneath didn't have a foul, but the ref, I don't know if he's umpire 1 or umpire 2.
I feel like that ref always calls so many fouls
really?
in the game. Yeah.
And
did you ever foul out? Did you ever get all 5?
When I was like 11, but that's it.
Okay.
Like,
free throw good.
I watched my fouls. I was usually trying to draw them on the offense.
Gotcha. You're one of them girls that does the dirty work down there, drawing charges.
Yep.
30 all, 8.6 to go.
You kind of have to when you learn how to play against a bunch of boys.
I talked to Brendan Sowers last night, and he emphasized how much he loves Grace Hensley. Inbound after Ryle takes a 1-point lead, 31-30, 5 seconds. Loudon out there, thought about it with a head fake. Free throw line, no good, way short, fade away, and he needed to come forward instead of backward. And that one, not even sure it hit the iron, but Ryle's going to take a 1-point lead into the locker room. So we'll see if Coach Gambrell comes up here. She's got a lot going on, but she said reminder. But as I'm pinned in here between a rock and a hard place, I cannot get to her. So we'll see if she remembers, hopefully, because we'd love to get her to talk about Alumni Night and Tim Shields. So give us an email at 859sportsradio@gmail.com. We'd love to hear from you. We just got the A-team emailing us. Daniel Campbell. Hello from the 270, which I think is Bowling Green.
It must be, I hope.
Yeah, really.
Unless he's incarcerated again.
Well, check your phone. You're probably watching him on your Find My Kid or some app or something. Or is it you don't want to know?
I don't want to know. Daniel, you just
there's Daniel at the casino again. Was wondering John Campbell's thoughts on today's game. Wow, that's deep.
Is he talking about a different John Campbell? He's never asked my thoughts about anything.
I bet he asked your thoughts about paying tuition.
He doesn't even ask my thoughts. He's got access to the checking account and the college account. He just goes out and pays it.
Well,
he does have my thoughts on buying him his next car.
Oh, I bet he has a lot of thoughts on that.
That's, I'm not interested in those thoughts. But, I will say, Mark, 31-30, it's the game we thought.
Absolutely.
It hasn't necessarily been an artistic success. Both teams playing hard. Both teams have left some points on the floor, but it's anyone's game heading into the second half.
My key of the game was Ryle need to improve from behind the arc 25%. They needed to make more threes because Connor shoots 35% from there, and they needed to figure out how to stop Connor, and they needed to figure out how to make more. And so far, how's my pregame key of the game doing?
You're spot on. Ryle with 4 threes in the first half. Connor with 4 threes in the first half. And A.J. Davis with 3 of those threes for Ryle. So, the seniors, Loudon and Davis stepping up. Davis has 13 for Ryle. Loudon has 11 for Connor. And, I was really impressed. Holden Smith getting to the glass whenever he wanted in the first half. Let's see what Browning does at halftime to make an adjustment there, because he could score.
I thought there were some big bench points. I thought there were some big moments from the bench players.
Well, so both teams got 5 points off their bench. Connor had 3 from Nolan Nipper and 2 from Gabe Smith. Ryle had 3 from Kohlmeyer and 2 from Sawyer Haley.
All right.
But in a 31-30 game, that's pretty good productivity.
Yes. Also a game where Gross and Sudi played about 3 minutes, and they're up 1. So Nick Dorney's got to be pretty happy with that. Gross is a rim protector. He's not a huge scorer, as he's only averaging 7 a game. He's 4th on the team in scoring at 7 a game. But they need his rebounding, and they need his protecting the rim to keep people from getting easy buckets. And I think if he can stay out of foul trouble and not get his 3rd early, that's going to bode well for the Ryle Raiders.
And Sudi and Raider both with 2 fouls. And I agree with you on Sudi. He can be a real difference maker. He hasn't seen the ball that much because he's been on the bench, but could he emerge as the 3rd scorer for Ryle in the second half? That would certainly give him a lift.
Also, they're making things a little tough on Finn Loudon. I don't think he's had a lot of open looks. He's dribbling a lot, trying to create a good look, but he hasn't had many. And how many points did you say he had?
He has 11, only 1 3, and I think they are doing the same thing with Loudon that they did with Blaker. They're running him off the 3-point line.
With Blaker? Oh, when they
played Lloyd. But Loudon is getting into the mid-range and taking shots there, and they're still challenged. So, he was aggressive in the first half, probably more aggressive than I've seen him before. But, Ryle is just so tough defensively. They body you with Capola, and then A.J. Davis, brings the length. They're giving Loudon a lot of different looks, and it's affecting his shooting.
Could you show those kids?
Yeah.
I had them on for a while. Now they're getting bumped. I see a Jared Hicks, right? The former quarterback?
Yes.
Is it Jared?
Yes.
Yeah, so we got a Jared Hicks sighting, Jimmy Hicks' son, former quarterback here. And I think he's over there. I had to get a better look. Nope, I don't know who that is. But Jared, a two-sports. I don't know how well he played baseball, but I know he was a heck of a point guard and quarterback here for the Connor Cougars.
He played football at Georgetown for a couple of years and transferred to UC as an engineering major. And when I spoke to his father last, he was doing some co-op work at UC, and he loved it there.
Okay, yeah, tough. I mean, you talk about a kid that you want to go to battle with. I want him on my side in any fight.
We've seen a really nice 10-year run in the 33rd District. Some great players come through for Connor, for Cooper, for Ryle. You talk about Derek Hicks and going to battle with him, but you could say the same thing about guys who played for Ryle, for Cooper, and Boone County's had some really nice players too.
Love this district, and think about Sean McNeil and Kunkel from Cooper. Played high level college, and Sean McNeil's they've both been paid to play basketball, right?
Yeah, Sean McNeil's on the Cavs G League team up in Cleveland.
And then I think we're going to have the same mention of Finn Loudon. He's a 4-year starter here, right? Did he start as a freshman or come off the bench?
Finn?
But I know he played a lot as a freshman.
No, he came off the bench. That was Daniel's senior year, and Finn had some really nice games off the bench,
Yes.
and then just blew up as a sophomore.
Yes. And you go way back and have Justin Dolman for Ryle, who played at Xavier.
And he had a terrific.
And just last year, Landon Lorms, the all-time scoring leader in Ryle history. Coach Dorning had to figure out how to replace him. And who was the? Was it Smith? Was it a taller Smith? Who there was a what was it? Ethan Smith that played for Ryle with Lorms, and also who was the tall Raider?
Jonathan DeGroff.
Yeah, DeGroff. Yes.
One of my favorite players in the 24-25 season. That dude just when we covered Ryle and Connor at Ryle last year, DeGroff had a double-double in the first half.
Yes. So email us at 859sportsradio@gmail.com. We're not going to get Coach Gambrell. I miss my bros. It doesn't. I just feel like it's not a Ryle game. Look at Cody out there. Cody's flexing. Look at Cody. He was out there flexing. When is he going to come out of his shell? I'm waiting for that. He's just such an introvert.
Cody's a good dude.
Now, are you still coaching him in Special Olympic basketball?
I officiate now.
That's right.
I haven't been able to officiate the last couple of weeks because my team's been playing on Sundays, but last time I worked, Cody had a really nice game on a Sunday.
Yeah. And how's he when he scores? Is he humble? Or does he do it like Ric Flair?
Cody's excitable. I think Cody's challenge is the team he plays on. There's not enough basketballs to go around for that team. So shots for Cody are at a premium.
It's a good problem to have. So, yeah, I'm not even going to make a prediction because when I do, it never happens. But I'm just glad so far the first half has panned out the way we thought it would.
We were talking about the 33rd district over the last 10 years. Jared Hicks, others. One name I want to bring up, and he's helping Sullivan now at St. Henry. Dante Hendricks. I think one of the greatest competitors I've ever seen play in
ESPN
Kentucky basketball.
ESPN top play, catching a ball. I think for it was Indiana State. Yeah.
He played with Kunkel, the McNeils.
Oh, he helped win region in 17, where Cupcats couldn't figure out the 1-3-1, and he was the one.
Just a great player.
Yep. So we're ready to start here, 31-30.
Now Ryle gets the ball to start the second half. Let's see if they try and get Insudi involved or something for Holden Smith getting to the rim. And we talked about Bros in the first half. He did not have a shot attempt.
Who?
And he is one of Blake Bros.
Oh, Bros.
And he is one of their better three-point shooters. So maybe some opportunity to get him involved as well.
31-30, 7:55 to go as we start the third quarter. Bros gets it between the circles. You see the Ryle Lady Raiders entering. Play next. Bros has it on the right block. Fakes the underhand. Kicks it to Coppola. Corner three. Right side. Good! Huge three. Look out. 34-30. Warner looking for a Bushman. Lobs it over his head. Chases it down out near midcourt. Has no dribble. Over to the right side. Warner. Little jab step. Closely guarded by Bros. Turns direction over to the right side. And Sudi there. And that could have been a foul. and rolls one in is Raider. If they were calling ticky-tack fouls, that's Nsuti's third. 34-32, three-pointer, no good. Follow up, and Nsuti going to the line for two. Who took the three?
That was A.J. Davis.
Okay.
From Burlington, I think. That was
He's not from Burlington.
Out by the Cougars.
He took off from Burlington. 34-32. Well, at least Limaberg Road. First free throw coming. Good. And Nsuti,
his first points of the night.
a 52% free throw shooter. And, yeah, that's amazing. They can have a three-point lead, and that's his first.
But what we saw there is his role. Clean up the offensive glass.
Oh, nice touch. That's a shooter's roll right there. Loudon. And, you almost can smell Loudon getting ready to take over for Connor. Averages 24, had 11 in the first half. And he's in the lane, falls down, gets it picked up by Nsuti. Turnover for Finn. Shot fake Smith. Holton Smith attacks and tries to lob it to Nsuti, and Nsuti not ready for it.
Good look by Smith, but maybe a little bit too much on that fastball.
And I think Nsuti 100% thought he was going to shoot it. So you look at habits, and maybe usually he does. And Nsuti's like, well, I'm gonna go with the usual and go in and rebound. And it went flying over his head.
Yeah.
It might have buzzed his ear.
Yeah, it's really impressive, though, how Smith, very effective getting in the lane.
Yes.
Great with the ball, change of direction, hesitation. He gets wherever he wants to go.
Loudon's going to walk it up. Bros guarding him. Midcourt, over to timeline. Bounce pass, top of the key, over to the left side, Bushman. And body's flying, no call. And just kind of throwing it up there is Logan back, and it goes in.
You know, we talked at the beginning of the...
A.J. Davis flying through, and foul on Logan back.
That was a late call. That's
and
my observation on
Logan
that
back
one.
Disagrees. Third foul on back, and Rondon checking back in.
His third, team second.
2 fouls on the Cougars, none yet on Ryle. Free throw, good. Ryle extends the lead to 3, 37-34. You figure if you're Connor, that's a win by getting A.J. Davis to chuck that layup on that transition layup, and then a foul.
Yeah, and
kind of ruins it for you.
Well, and I was going to say, too,
free throw, good.
Back isn't one of Connor's more prolific scorers, but he has 8 points tonight of their 34, so he's been very effective and now on the bench. 6
minutes to go, 4-point lead, 38-34. Three-pointer, Rondon! The lefty from the left wing cuts it to 1.
He's one of Connor's better three-point shooters.
I would let him do that more. He's shooting 41% from 3. Hands off to Bros. A.J. Davis swings it over to the left side. And catch and shoot. 3 in and out. Follow up. And Nsuti good. Sometimes the best offense is a missed 3, right? When you got somebody like Nsuti down there. Wraps it over to the left wing. Three-pointer Bushman. Way long. 40-37. Ryle with the ball in the lead. And Nsuti reverse. Didn't want to get his shot blocked. And was that Rondon who challenged that?
It
got
was.
him to adjust in the air to the reverse.
And I don't know if Nsuti needed to adjust his shot. I think he goes up strong and finishes and maybe even gets an and one. But a big defensive hold there by Connor. What could have been a layup now. Connor comes back down with the ball and a chance to tie the score.
You're right about the defense that Ryle played on Blaker, and they're replicating that tonight on Finn Loudon.
Connor needs to find a second score here, and it could be Rondon.
Rondon, left hand, no good. Rebound, Warner, out to Finn Loudon. Shot fake, jab step, three-pointer, good. You can feel it coming. Here comes Finn, 40-40. And a timeout, a warning, a bench warning. Was somebody on the court and
bench warning assessed.
I mean,
to the Cougars.
look how close everybody is. Like, if you stand up, you're on the court.
It's only a warning, Mark.
Yep. Well, if I were the bench, I wouldn't stand up because you get a technical foul.
You know, I think there are a lot of points of emphasis for the officials this year, and I think.
Well, Nathan Browning's using it to his advantage. He's got the bench now involved. There's a steal by Loudon. 1-on-1 and layup good. 5 straight for Finn Loudon. 42-40.
16 now for Loudon.
Bros back to Coppola. Top of the key, Smith gets a screen from Nsudi. Still has it, Smith behind the backboard, into the corner. Bros for 3, no good. A whistle and a foul on Ryle. I don't know who it's on. It looks like Nsudi. And that's a big one. That's his third.
Boy, you know, here in the last 30 seconds, there's just been a huge momentum shift. All of a sudden now,
hey,
it's Connor.
I think I called it. I think I called the Finn show.
Yeah, he has 16, and it's a quiet 16.
42-40. Rondon has it, kicks it over to Bushman for 3. Good! Cougars up 5. Impressive run here. Oh no, what the world? That's in.
Is it this? Is it this board?
Where?
This one.
No.
Connors outscored Ryle 15-9 in the third quarter. 5 players from Connor have scored already. So Connor's getting productivity from up and down the lineup so far here in the third. This is a big possession for Ryle. They need to get a good look. They need to get some points. Let's see if they go to Holden Smith or A.J. Davis.
Let me see what's going on with the plug. That's in. If we lose you, we're very sorry.
It says that it's charging. It's just
Oh, it
not
does?
charging fast.
Oh, it is? It does say it's charging?
Yeah.
Okay, well, it must have been not, and now I pushed it in, and now it is. So
Maybe.
keep an eye on that. All right. 45-40.
Connor changing defenses here, going with what looks like a 1-2-2 zone. Good call by Browning.
And Bros has it way in the corner, dribbles out and finds Coppola into the corner now. Ryle, Davis back on the wing and into the corner. They're living in that corner. Back in the corner, Coppola for 3. In and out. Follow up, Davis no good. Rebound, Connor, and blocked by Connor and a foul. I think he was afraid he was going to step on a player, and it affected his rebound, and he gave it up.
Yeah, I think Bushman and Davis got tangled up. Bushman ended up falling down and worried about traveling, gave up the ball. Coppola came crashing down the lane and drew the shooting foul.
Man, I'm getting tired of technical issues.
Huh?
I'm getting tired of my technical issues. Free throw rolls in. Little drought there by Ryle, broken by Coppola at the line.
Checking in, number 2, Nipper replacing Bushman.
3:11 to go in the third. Number 3 at the line, Coppola. 76% free throw shooter. Man, he can drain free throws.
Big points there for Ryle. Coppola here with 5 points in the third quarter.
Cuts it to 1 possession, 45-42. Rader, a little give and go, back to Rader, off the glass, blocked from behind. That was Haley, and running the floor, and the other end, laying it in, was A.J. Davis.
Great look by Coppola in transition.
2:50 to go. Rondon attacks, shot no good. Not sure that's the shot that Nathan Browning wanted. 45-44. Connor with a rebound. 2:34 to go in the third. Handoff to Warner from Loudon, and they're going to rest a little bit. Rose comes out the guard, over to the right side, Rondon. Rondon through the lane, kicks it over to the left corner, three-pointer, good, nothing but net. Nolan Nipper.
We talked about bench points. That's Nipper's second three. He's got 6 for the game.
And they wanted a little push-off, but the Capola created some space and got the one-hand runner in the lane to go. 48-46. Loudon gets fouled as he passed it down to Rader. 3 fouls on the Cougars, 1 on Ryle.
Rader personal foul, assist, number 2, Rose. Checking in number 1, Kohlmeyer replaces him.
And Rondon's going to inbound the ball on the baseline. Down 2. I'm sorry, up 2. And they throw it away. Nathan Browning's frustration as he walks up the sideline. You can't just give it to him.
No, and we love to see elegant inbounds plays, but the purpose of an inbound play is to inbound the basketball. That turnover really hurts Connor.
Yes. And Kohlmeyer hands off top of the key, gets it back to his point guard, Capola, guarded closely by Rondon. And nothing open for Ryle, and going in and creating a shot was Holton Smith, and bailed out with a foul.
Assist, number 2, Nipper.
48-46. And that is shots. A.J. Smith going to the line with a 71, or Holton Smith, sorry. It's A.J. Davis. I'm combining names here, making up words again. Free throw good. Cuts it to 1. One more ties it up. Free throw good. I do miss the Connor logo in the end zone on the wall. They never used to have that track up there. And floater, no good. And the Connor logo was painted like on the entire wall. It was very cool, busting through the wall. And Loudon going to the line for 2. 82% free throw shooter. The first one is good. He walked that one in. Up 1, 49-48. So it was a 1-point Ryle lead at half.
We had that impressive Connor run a couple minutes ago, but Ryle's righted the ship and now just trails by a point.
Yeah, it was a 45-40. 8-4 run, and Loudon 2 more. 1:28 to go as Capola walks it up the floor, and there's Rondon all the way at the top of the key. As once again, everyone from the Raiders just about was outside the arc. Now they're crossing over in the lane. Capola picks up his dribble. Calling for it is Kohlmeyer. Gets it to A.J. Davis. Shot fake. Goes backwards to Capola. 1:07 to go. 50-48 Connor. This is when the crowd usually gets up. Gets a screen. That was Haley with a hard screen. A.J. Davis hands off. Spin move. And draws the foul. Had no angle. Had no good look. And they foul him. Throwing up a prayer from the left side with the right hand. And big time bailout.
I think it's a no call. And we've seen, it's not the first one we've seen tonight. We're shooting a lot of free throws on a lot of late calls. And what does the ball do, Mark?
Don't lie, bros. Got another email from Daniel. I got to get up here in a second. Daniel's.
He said something about catching strays in my earlier comment.
And good. 50-49.
Holden Smith now with 13.
And he's the leading scorer on the year at 17 a game. 41 seconds left. 50-49 Connor. Warner has it, guarded by A.J. Davis on the right wing. Dribbles out. Gets it to Nipper. Nipper's hit big 3. Top of the key, swings over to the left side. Loudon gets a screen. They switch. Haley on him, almost stolen away by Davis. Are they going for one? They definitely are. They want to take this lead into the fourth. Nine seconds. This is going to be Finn Loudon creating.
Ryle has a foul to give here. Let's see if they get it.
They jump him with a double team. Ball's on the ground. They get it and can't get a shot off, but I love Finn Loudon. I love his game, and he's got every move in the book, but they don't work on a double team. Behind the back, between the legs, you cannot do it on two guys. Someone cuts you off, someone's going for the ball. He's got to give that up, whoever's open.
Yep. Yeah, and I was surprised. Ryle only had 3 team fouls, and I thought they might give one on Loudon just to break the rhythm. As it turns out, they didn't need to.
Throw that up there for me, Grace. This is from your son, Daniel. It's a iconic picture of Cody. Everyone gets a good look at Cody. That must be in game uniform, right? Is that a game picture?
It's absolutely a game picture.
Is he usually 3-point shooters wear number 3? Is that his deal? Is he a 3-point shooter?
I think Cody's a shooter, period.
Hey.
2, 3, 1.
Anthony Coppola's grandparents are watching from Northeast Ohio. Let's go, Anth.
I think the Coppolas are from Youngstown, aren't they?
Hey, Ben Huff checking in. Well, we miss Ben. You talk about a dog. Let's go, Cougars. Thank you, Ben. Didn't he have a monster game here on 859 Radio before, Ben Huff? Last year.
Chase Huff last year.
Chase Huff.
He was big in overtime.
Oh, we miss Ben too. We miss Chase more.
So Evan Dennison sitting next to me just pointed out the largest lead for any team so far, 5 points, and that was Connor, 45-40.
I was going to say 50-49 to start the fourth. Loudon almost gets a steal, but then if you don't get it, your man gets a layup, and he did. And is that a turnover?
I think they got a foul on Kohlmeyer.
Oh, the Raiders were cheering. Okay.
What? Okay. Out of bounds off Ryle. So
okay.
Counter ball.
Loudon gambled on that steal, and was it Holden Smith?
Yeah, Holden Smith
got the layup
with 15. AJ Davis with 17 for Ryle.
51-50 Ryle, and another turnover for Connor. 2 in a row. Coppola for 3 in transition. Good! 54-50.
You know, sometimes.
And a no needed reach-in foul by Kohlmeyer. Tried to get a steal.
That's great
against Nipper.
Great transition offense by Ryle. Kohlmeyer pushing. Sometimes, Mark, you know as soon as it leaves their hands if it's good. And that was the case with that 3 from Coppola. Big shot.
And, I mean, as we said, he's not he's about 25% from there, but he's hit some big ones. 54-50. Finn Loudon not in the game. And there's a hold. That would have been pass interference in football.
Boy, that's a good call.
He turned him. 7:12 to go in the game, and the Connor student section is giving their say. Warner attacks, triple team off the glass, good. Man, 3 guys there, nobody stopped ball. 54-52. 7 minutes to go. That's a big bucket.
Yep. Especially with Loudon resting.
Absolutely. Davis dribbles out. Man to man. Goes down to Davis. Kicks it into the corner. 3-pointer Holton Smith. Long. Big long rebound by Nsuti. A.J. Davis with a shot fake. Attacks from the left side. Right hand good. And run over was Nipper by A.J. Davis, and no call. There was a whistle, but there's no call. I don't quite get it.
After some of the calls we've seen, I don't get it either.
I know. I mean,
A lot of whistles here in the first minute and a half of the fourth quarter.
did they not? It doesn't matter if they have the ball yet, right? On the, you can foul somebody before the inbounder has the ball?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
A foul.
You sound like you know from experience.
I do, actually. A lot of experience.
That's funny, Grace. 56-52. Ryle. Bin Loudon gets Insudi up in the air, but he gets the block anyway. Coppola in the lane. Fires one. He should have just shot it. He was wide open.
Too late. Good hustle by Beck, getting back on defense.
Off the glass. Warner this time not so good. And there's Davis. Shot no good, and he's fouled. I don't think in transition anybody ever beats A.J. Davis up the floor.
No, last year it was DeGroff, and now it's Davis. That's great hustle. And Ryle has not gone to their bench much. We're 2 minutes into the fourth quarter, and their starters are getting out in transition here to start the fourth quarter, and it's really making a difference.
6 minutes to go. 4-point lead, and A.J. Davis trying to improve that score with his 65% free throw shooting, and he's short on that one. I think he's about half of them today, isn't he? And Nick Dorning saying we work so hard and we can't miss free throws. They're free.
He's 6 of 11 so far from the free throw line.
Davis, second one coming.
And fatigue may be playing a factor here.
Free throw, no good. Rebound, Finn Loudon. And did you notice Coppola was all the way back on defense under the basket? No layups in transition on a miss. Kicks it over to Rondon. And Warner goes backwards to Bushman for three. No good. He hit one from that same spot earlier. Would have cut it to one. And Coppola shot no good, and Sudi gets the rebound and fouled. He's such a presence, and Connor has no answer for his size and strength.
Yeah, we saw it last week with Bradshaw for Covcath. That athleticism, that length, if you don't get a body on him, he's going to clean up, and he is so far in the fourth quarter.
Inbound to Kohlmeyer. Top of the key, Coppola. Thought about it. And Sudi gets the lob, and one. And Bushman's on the ground.
I think Bushman tried to draw the offensive foul. He didn't get it.
Not enough contact to warrant, but who fouled him?
I think it was Rondon.
Okay. And the biggest lead now, 6. And what a time to get it with only 5 to go. And Sudi good on the free throw. Wow. What a possession.
Perfect at the free throw line. He had no points. Scoreless in the first half. 7 here now in the second.
And Loudon being closely guarded by Kohlmeyer. Bounce pass to Rader. And Sudi on him. And this is an advantage for Ryle to have Insudi so far away from the basket. When he's outside the arc, it's hard to protect the rim down there, but they're not trying to get the ball down low. So, timeout, who?
That was Connor. Browning taking a timeout, down 7. I think this is a big, big possession for Connor. Coach Browning knows it.
Good crowd tonight. 859sportsradio@gmail.com is our email. We'd love to hear from you.
All right, fans, immediately following this game, will all basketball alumni meet at the end zone.
10-2 start here for Ryle in the fourth quarter to open up this 7-point lead.
Once again, immediately following the game, will all basketball alumni meet at the end zone.
So who's ready for 12 inches of snow? I love it.
I love it, but I'll believe it when I see it.
Oh.
You know,
You're a doubter.
I am a doubter.
You're a doubter.
And, you know, there's always the gamesmanship. Well, if
But
the
the
warm
whole
air in the
world-
loft makes it this far,
I don't
north,
trust
it gets
our
sleet.
weather, man, but the whole world's picking this one. This is an easy call.
Yeah, I think there's a next to 0 chance that we get nothing.
Yeah.
But I'll believe the foot of snow when I see it.
It could snow every day. I'd love it. Can't get enough of it. And
you have to think.
I do hate when it cancels games. I think they're wrapping up the All-A tonight.
Get people home.
Yeah. 59-52 and 5-second call. So that's Rondon's second turnover on inbounding the ball, and they have come at critical times.
Yeah, you take a timeout to draw something up and can't inbound the ball. That's a big disappointment. Let's see if Ryle can take advantage here.
5:04 to go. They could put a big hurting on this in this possession. It's already 3 possessions. Kohlmeyer dribbles to the top of the key, finds Nsudi on the right side, right wing. Coppola gets it, top of the key. A.J. Davis swings over to the left side to Kohlmeyer. He was giving him a screen, but he dribbled into the double team and a turnover on Kohlmeyer. So he got the screen to go the other way, but he drove into the guy who got screened.
Yeah, and that was good physical defense by back, driving him to the baseline and not letting him turn the corner. Forces him to step on the line, and Connor's ball now.
At this point, Finn Loudon has to get a shot. And there it is, and way short. Holy cow. That almost looked like something's wrong with Finn Loudon. That was way short.
Yeah, he looks tired. And
yeah.
You know, whenever you talk to Coach Dorning, they take such pride in their toughness and defense, and it could be wearing Finn down a little bit right now.
And a whistle, and they're not going to get that continuation. They wanted it. 4:19 to go. Ryle trying to, not that the region's seeded, but they're trying to solidify themselves as the team that can upset Covington Catholic, with trying to get a big win here and solidify that first seed.
That's the 4th foul on Bushman, but I think Browning has no choice but to ride it out with Brady and hope he can get some looks and knock down some shots.
Davis to Coppola between the circles. Dump down low. A.J. Davis gets his man up in the air, gets another man up in the air. Shot no good. Nsudi no good. Follow-up no good. And a foul on Connor as Nsudi went down. You give them that many chances, they're either going to make a basket or you're going to have to foul them, and they fouled him.
That is now 5 fouls on Connor, so Ryle shoots 2 from here out. Almost 4 minutes left in the game.
And that's what happened in the first half, right?
Yes.
The third quarter?
That could be.
A third quarter or second quarter?
Second quarter.
So Nsudi with 2. He's been shooting well from the line. Swish.
Still perfect. 4 for 4 so far from the line for Nsudi. 8 points.
I feel like they're missing a lot of big fouls from Ryle.
What do you mean, missing?
Like, there's been multiple over the back calls that they've missed, I feel like.
Gotcha.
From Sudi.
Over and back at midcourt?
Like, under basket.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like,
foul-wise.
Oh, okay.
Offensive foul.
Gotcha. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you meant over and back at midcourt.
No.
Over the back.
Yeah, over the
gotcha,
back.
Gotcha.
That's what I meant. Sorry.
Okay. No, that's all right. I was just making sure. But 9-point lead, and that's 5 for 5. So Nsudi with an Arby's night. He gets a free roast beef. 3-pointer. Good. Finn Loudon. I wouldn't say he was open, but that's Finn being Finn. He hasn't had really an open look since the layup. And that cut it to 6 and a 2-possession game here. So the Ryle Raider flag running by. Looks like they got that stick out of the woods.
They probably showed up without a stick and just went out behind Connor and picked one up.
Oh,
and here comes Cody.
There's Cody.
You know, Mark, it'll be interesting to see what Browning draws up during the timeout. I think part of this is to get some rest and get ready for a good defensive possession. Last time, he went to his zone. But now, trailing, they're going to have to pressure Ryle. And I think with Ryle's experience in guard play, it's going to be hard to turn him over. If you're Connor, you gotta be aggressive, but you can't overplay and give up a layup.
Ryle's 67% as a team from the line, but man, their guys have been hitting them.
Yeah,
and you got Nsudi going 5 for 5.
Locked
at a
in
50% on the year. That's just gravy. That's why they're winning by 6.
9 points for Insudi here in the second half. 5 from the free throw line.
And they're going the length, and a man-to-man press here. They drop out of it, and Bushman's going to guard the ball. Coppola with it, over to A.J. Davis. Still has his dribble, top of the key, Kohlmeyer, over to left side, Coppola. 3:24 to go, and Ryle in no hurry to shoot. Anybody takes a bad shot, that's a problem.
Now, last year at Ryle, we talked about how impatient they got. Let's see if they handle it differently this time.
And there's a, what do you call, a push-off, a movement screen, push-off on Coppola. I didn't see it, but
no, I think
doesn't mean it didn't happen.
I think he got his right arm out and pushed him off.
He did.
And
He did.
You know, and Mark, I just
don't hit me.
I'm not going to. That's why I did it over here.
I thought.
I don't think Ryle needs to.
I don't want you to
push
foul
for
out of
that
the
shot
booth.
in that position.
61-55. Between the circles. Logan back. And Logan back with a couple big threes, but they turn it over again, and they foul. Transition foul as Coppola had a wide open front court.
Coppola makes up for the previous offensive foul with a steal, and now he goes to the line for 2. Chance to push this lead out to 8.
Only 3 fouls, and Insudi got his 3rd, but he's still stuck on 3, right?
Yep.
So they only have 3 fouls as a team this quarter. And number 3, Coppola, free throw, good. Man, good shooting night for Anthony Coppola.
Coppola's a perfect 4 for 4 from the line so far.
Oh, man, he's going to get a free roast beef on this one. 5 for 5. And whistle and a foul on Ryle on the inbound on Kohlmeyer. Not necessary.
You know, it's never good to foul 94 feet from the basket. I think fouling 84 feet from the basket is equally not as good.
Right.
Now,
8-point lead.
We understand we got to slow Loudon down. We got to distract him and everything, but
not we.
One more foul.
It's not we. We're not Connor Cougar, right?
One more foul, and Connor's shooting free throws. The most efficient shot in basketball. Not what Ryle needs.
Oh, I remember we're not Raider radio. Logan back. No good. Rebound, A.J. Davis. A.J. playing large. Okay, Davison and Sudi. Are they the biggest front court in the region? And a foul on Coppola again. A forearm shiver. His 4th. He fouled out of the Lloyd game, right?
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Now, this won't be a shooting foul because it's a player control.
Right.
But now both teams are shooting the bonus from here on out.
2 quick ones. And now 4 on Anthony
They're
Coppola.
not shooting.
Huh?
They're not shooting.
Right. Yeah, because you offensive
Okay.
foul. Yeah.
Now, Finn Loudon is excellent at drawing contact. Let's see if he gets something here.
Loudon between the circles, guarded by Bros, and a little blocking foul on Bros. And that's just Finn Loudon being the master at drawing that.
Well, that's what makes great scorers, Mark, even when they're having a hard time from the field. And he's not shooting poorly. He's just not getting the looks he likes. They can still manufacture
They're giving him
points.
fits. They're giving him fits, but yeah. What's he up to, 20 yet? Free throw good?
He's got 22.
All right, he's averaging 24.
Now,
Ryle held Anthony Blaker to well under his average, right?
Yes.
Free throw good. Down the 2 possessions, 63-57. Connor pressing, which is a risk with this team that gets up the floor. And there's Holton Smith just goes in and lays it in.
Great take by Smith and a big basket. Ryle really needed that.
And Finn Loudon leaves his feet. Finds a man in the corner. Shot in and out. Rebound. Raider misses it. And that was intimidation with Insudi behind him. He felt him on his back.
It was good hustle by Ryle. Running Nipper off the 3-point line.
Back to 8. Running out of time. 2:02 to go. Inbound denied by Davis. And Bushman behind the backboard has no angle to the basket and shoots it anyway. And that's a foul, and it's going to be shots for Ryle. And at this point, you're talking about some icing free throws coming up, possibly.
Now, this is A.J. Davis going back to the line. He has struggled from the line tonight, but he's a senior. These are big free throws. Let's see if he knocks them down.
2 of these makes it a 4-possession lead with 2 minutes to go. In and out.
AJ's missed his last 3 free throws.
In his head at this point. There's some throwback Nikes. Adjust makes that one. 9-point lead, still 3 possessions. But Connor's going to need some threes between the legs or some 3-point plays. Oh, man. What a reverse by Finn Loudon. Holy cow.
Loudon with 7 points here in the fourth quarter.
7-point lead, so it's still 3 possessions. So I think on those, they're kind of hoping for the 3-point play.
You know, Loudon has 25 points for Connor, leads all scorers, but they've been a quiet 25, and they really haven't found a second scorer for him tonight.
So when you say quiet, do you mean like spread out? Like he had those 5 in a row, but...
Well, you've got 25 and you're still down 7, and he hasn't really been able to go on that, 7-8 point streak where he hits a couple threes, gets a layup in transition, and really kind of steals any momentum away from Ryle. They've spread him out, and
we still charging there.
And I think
what's that say?
89%.
All right.
The second leading scorer for Ryle tonight is Logan Back with 8 points.
And I mean, I think Logan's averaging less than 3 a game. 66-59 as Rondon went down. Smith has it into the corner, and Sudi. 1:40 to go. Ryle, no reason to shoot. And steal. And Rondon, floater, no good. Wow. He had a wide open Bushman opposite. Seven-point lead, and 2 more free throws coming.
And if you're Ryle, Holden Smith is definitely one of the guys you want at the line.
How about Morgan Heater checking in from Winthrop? Volleyball star from Ryle, enrolled early. You see more of that. And I hope her parents have adjusted. I know she has. But she's rehabbing an ACL down there. And great to hear from you, Morgan Heater. Do you miss high school yet? A little bit? Miss this high school basketball atmosphere? Free throw good. Back to 9 and a timeout. Well, the Ryle Raider volleyball the last 2 years can all play the what-if scenario with Lucy Trapp going down last year. Last year they beat Assumption, did the Ryle Raiders in the regular season. The first public school to beat them in 30 years. And this year, right before region, she tore her ACL a year to the day after Lucy Trapp did against the same team, Notre Dame Academy. And you talk about snake bit, I would take a Notre Dame off the schedule if I was Coach Lovins.
Ryle has 19 points in the fourth quarter, 8 from the free throw line.
She says college is 100% better.
I've heard that somewhere.
Yeah. Daniel, Connor, would you agree? I mean, no parents?
I think all my sons would agree that, and I would agree. And Winthrop would be a pretty good place to spend 4 years.
Okay, I was a computer science major and I lived at home. How much fun do you think I had?
It's not a lot different than high school.
No. And Sudi almost gets the steal, gets knocked down on the attempt, and gets up smarting a little bit. But he's going to walk it off. Great job tonight, Grace. You haven't.
Thank you.
Not one complaint. You haven't missed a play.
Huh?
You haven't missed a play. Not one complaint.
No.
Warner.
I can multitask.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Dude, I can't. Handoff. Loudon gets the handoff. Swishes a three. What? 28 feet out? 68-62. 59 seconds left. Is it too little, too late? It's going to take a miracle here, but Connor seems to have those some of those miracles in there.
It's not unprecedented.
Bag of tricks this year with Brady Bushman beating Cooper at the buzzer. And Sudi, 5 for 5 from the line. 2 more. And while he's there, do you know what the 3-point totals are? How many each team's made? Makes the first one huge. Makes it a 3-possession game, 69-62.
Connor has made 6 threes in the second half to Ryle's 2, so they have 10 to Ryle's 6.
Gotcha. Split it, Finn Loudon. Backwards to Warner for 3. Good! Down to 4. 45 seconds left. Out of bounds. Going to stay with Ryle. 40 seconds left. I mean, who do you foul?
I'd still foul in Sudi, but you know, if you're Ryle, you just need to spread the court, make sure that Davis and Smith and Coppola get a lot of touches,
and
get one of those 3 to the line.
A steal here or a miss a trip at the line, and they can cut this thing to 1 or 2. Changes everything. But they can't let Ryle run around like they are right now. They're going to foul Coppola, who's a great free throw shooter. Did Davis have it? No one was on him to foul him?
It looked that way.
Yeah, because that would have been a little bit better scenario for Connor to foul A.J. Davis, who's really struggled from the line tonight. Coppola, not so much. He's doing great.
He's 5 for 5 from the line so far.
Now, even if he hits 2, makes the first one, ice water in those veins. If he makes 2, they can still cut it to 1 with a quick 3. Or I'm sorry, 1 possession with a quick 3. And then that puts a lot of pressure on Ryle. And drains it.
7 for 7 from the line.
Unbelievable.
But that's what you need from your senior guard.
Crossover 3, short. Rebound, Connor. Loudon has it. Gets Sudi up in the air. Floater, no good. And he is not going to out-rebound Ross and Sudi. And that, as they say, is that. And the Ryle Raider faithful know it. Student section up. Love the student sections.
We talked about it, Sudi, before the game. He's such a difference maker. And he does such a great job walling and playing vertically at the rim. He definitely affected that shot by Loudon.
Yes. He's a difference maker in that lane. And how many's Sudi got total? I mean,
he has 10.
How many actual field goals?
He only's made 2 field goals, 6 free throws. Shooting for 12 here.
Averaging 7 a game. Definitely one of the difference makers tonight. Along with Coppola from the line. My God. 16 seconds left, and Sudi, 2 free throws coming. He makes 1. It's a 3-possession game. And drains it. Man, he's been practicing his free throws.
We talked about...
He only makes half of them on the year.
Who would step up from outside of Smith, Coppola, and Davis? It's been Sudi.
2 more. I don't think he's going to forget this night from the line for a long time. 8-point lead, 16 seconds left. Loudon for three. Swish. His threes are all swishes. And not sure why Ryle inbounded the ball so quickly.
Raiders are in the bonus.
I mean, the clock was ticking. It does not stop on a made basket, which is my next rule change in high school.
Right.
I mean, they could have not inbounded it and then thrown it the length of the court, and the clock would have run out. But doesn't matter. You're up 5 points with 10 seconds left. But Davis coming up big on this one. 74-68, 10.5 ticks. Timeout. Coach Dorning going to set up his defense. We got a game starting 20 minutes after this one. The girls play Ryle and Connor. And in my pregame, everybody knows what those schools' records are. The 11-7 Raiders versus the 2-14 Cougars. And who's going to step up tonight for the Connor Lady Cougars, who have two big scorers, 14 a game, Isley Kearns and Reese Everett. You know any of them, Grace? Isley Kearns or Reese Everett? You come across them in your...
I don't think I have.
Okay.
Now, Isley Kearns is going, I believe, to Central Michigan on a soccer scholarship.
Okay. And I believe that's where Jalen Jones is going. Or is she going to Central Illinois?
Western Illinois.
Western Illinois. Okay.
You know, and Connor is a young team, but boy, Ryle is a young team too, and they're getting a lot from their freshmen so far.
Yeah. Yes. 74-68, 10.5 left. See what Coach Dorning drew up for defense. I'm guessing token pressure up the floor without fouling.
Yeah, probably just a reminder. Don't foul.
Yeah.
And certainly don't foul a three-point shooter.
One timeout left each. Free throw good. Davis drains them both. And a 7-point lead, 3 possessions. Rondon to Bushman. No good. Tipped up. Out of bounds.
Big win for Ryle tonight.
Yes.
You know, we talked.
They won 8 in a row. Won 8 in a row, and now 12-6.
Well, you know, this is the third time we've broadcast Ryle. They're 3-0.
Yeah.
So Dorning might invite us to the rest of the games on their schedule.
And he loved us anyway. Now he really does. So, all right, you can buzz through those scoring, and we'll go off the air and back on the air in about 15 minutes for the girls' game. Grace gets to go take a break. Food.
So for Ryle, A.J. Davis leads with 22, Holden Smith with 19, Anthony Capola with 17, Grayson Rossensudian with 12.
So that's 4 in double figures? Wow.
Nathan Kohlmeyer with 3, Sawyer Haley with 2.
We're getting already thank you to our sports staff at the table beyond. Your log operator said starters.
All right, now let's hope the crowd stays.
Now,
how about that one?
Your son was terrific tonight. Absolutely terrific. Just what Ryle needed from a senior guard. He gave them. Now for
hey, you're 3-0 with 859. I know. I'll be calling you.
Great job. He's listening right now, yeah.
Who is
My mom.
Mrs. Bros? All right, Mrs. Capola.
So
Get my names mixed
So
up.
Mark, for Connor, Finloud with 31. Nobody
Wow.
else for Connor broke double figures. Warner with 8, Bushman with 6, Rader with 4, Rondon 3, Logan back with 8 points, Nolan Nipper with 6, Gabe Smith with 2.
All right. Well, that's going to wrap it up here. We'll be back on the air in about 15 minutes for the girls. God bless all you fans out there in the 859 and beyond. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the emails. God bless this U.S. of A. Pray for your country and all the troops and first responders and all the medical people who do such a great job with getting us healthy, and all the athletic trainers who do such a great job getting the students healthy. And we'll be back on the air shortly.